If you're looking for the cheapest coins in Madden 23, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable. And make sure to use code WOLF for 3% off. Link is in the description. Now, if you're not using the tight offset tight end, what are you doing? This formation is just as good as bunch, if not better, in Madden 23 because of its man-beating capabilities. I'm going to show you guys a play today that is classic. It works. It's great versus the man defense and zone defense as well. You can come out with this play every single time. Now, before we get into it, make sure you drop a like. Become members. In the members area, the full scheme breakdown to this tight offset tight end is in there. So let's not be Timmy's no more, man. All right, let's elevate your game. Get you to where you're a competitive player where you can beat people, especially if you're playing like family members and stuff like that, man. If you're getting cooked, you come to the right spot, man, because I teach you everything you need to know in the trenches. Learn what I show you on my channel before you go buy a God Squad. Understand this, okay? The pro players that dominate with God Squads, right? They know the work. They know the concepts. They know the routes. They know what you need to fight in the trenches, and then they compile that with God Squads, packs, and stuff like that. They become unstoppable. You need to do the same thing. You can't just go in there and buy the cards and the abilities thinking you're going to keep up, because you're not. Let's talk about this right here. Y out halfback swing, man. I'm telling you guys, I don't even have good wide receivers, but I'm going to show you a tip and trick that you need to know from this play. Like I said, I go over more in the members area, so make sure you check it out. Let's talk about that cover one first. Okay, let me move the ball because I think this is very important. That doesn't happen all the time, but it happens a lot of the time, so pay attention. Right here, we want to look for this corner route. Let me get out of this right here. Okay, let's just come to the inside zone. Take this to the outside, you know what I mean? Let me just show you guys. We're going to be on the right hash running against a cover one defense, which is pretty much random, okay? Pay attention to our Y route. It's the route we're looking for on this play. Let's see how he runs this corner route. Nice and pretty. However, you have a corner there that is keeping up with you. Now, when you're on the right hash and you're going to the wide side of the field, this tends to happen in cover one, okay? They got really good leverage. They kind of stick to you, but there's times where you can get open, all right? It just depends on who's on you, your abilities, your ratings, all that good stuff, all right? Again, right here, gets free. This is what we're looking for. Now, let me show you guys something in this game that I think is pretty good. It's not that it's pretty good. The game sucks, but it's better than not knowing. So we're on the right hash. We're getting this corner route open. I feel like with proper like reshading outside, you're gonna slow it down. But let's respot the ball over here. And let's try this corner route again, okay? Again, boom, snap the ball. Corner route, boom. Gets open again. So left hash, right hash. Now, in some instances, okay, your Y route will get wide open. So remember how hashes play against these. You'll see he cuts the corner route a little bit harder on the left hash going left. Pay attention because this isn't like an all-star receiver. This is Lazard. He don't even have an ability, son, right? But he cuts a little bit harder, gets open a little bit more. The spacing's there. The first cover one that we ran against him on the left hash was actually underneath coverage, I could tell. I don't know why it was that way, but look at our corner route. Gonna get open more times than not. Now, what you want to do, right, in your gameplays is you're not only going to rely on that. We want to go ahead and put X on a zig route, okay? So we want to zig this guy, boom, and then we want to look for this guy, okay? So you're going to have two routes that you're looking for. That's how you're going to run this progression. You can look for your zig route first if you want, boom. He gets stuck into an animation, you have him underneath, or you have the corner route. Two routes that beat man. Really simple and easy, man. And this is why we want to run this over and over, okay? This is why we want to cook our opponent. Now, your A route depends on your tight end. I don't know if you can rely on this route, okay? I mean, right here, it looks easy, right? So you can maybe hit the A route, but that's not my progression. I'm typically looking for my corner routes. Now, you can flip the play and have your tight end run the corner route, but remember that he's running a corner route. It's not like a zig or something like that. We can go ahead and put B on this zig route. My apologies. Ringtones, sorry about that. And let's look for him on this corner route. He kind of hits the corner route better, but I want to say that a user can click on that and intercept it. Now, there is a way to get four wide receivers in the tight offset tight end. I'm not going to go over that in this video, but you can do it. Now, remember what I said. The zig route left side, boom, we can hit X, right? And look how wide breaks on that corner route. He's going to break regardless of what the coverage is. He's going to break. This is what makes this formation so powerful, is that he can break in any instant. Now, I'm telling you guys, he cuts, breaks, corner routes all day. You know what I mean? Beautiful, beautiful play design, and it works against every zone in the game. The only way to stop this right here is to run cover 4 quarters. However, if your opponent is smart, right, they know that if you're running a cover 4 quarters, let me just show you guys a press cover 4 quarters. All they really need to do, I don't think there is, I mean, there's 3-2 mug. Let's do cover 4 drop, right, the quarters. All they got to do is take X, and this is what I recommend to you guys. Motion them out and run a clear out, okay? And then what you can do is you can just drag B. So now you can still use your corner out, boom, like this. And all you gotta do is just wait, and he'll cut right here. Now, if we don't have a clear out there, okay, we don't use a clear out, let's just say we leave X on a drag, a quarter can play this corner out fairly easy, right? You see that, he's there, bro. User could click on, intercept that easy. So it's a must, okay? It's a must that you run a clear out. Now, opposite of that, I'm going to show you guys, you know, I'm showing you guys pieces to the scheme or whatever, but I feel like you guys need to know this just to get you started. Now, if you get them to where they're in match coverage, okay, you're going to have a lot of people going into match coverage. And let's assume you don't have the abilities to run a flat route. You have Saints drive out. You see this player here? Now, let's assume that they're running cover 4 quarters, right? Let's just say nickel 2-4 cover 4 quarters. What you want to do is you want to take A and streak him, take B, put him on like a smart route, or just streak him and put A like on an in route, okay? With this setup right here, pay attention to your table routes. Table routes get wide open, you catch and run and go up the field, forcing them out of match coverage. This is very important for you guys to understand because it works tremendously. However, you can still go back to your corner route where the clear route will still work. You can also go to an out route. So if we take X, right, and we take Y, put him on a smart route, out route like this, I want to say, let's take this guy out, boom. You want to say that the quarter will drop low. Or actually, he's not going to drop low. Yeah, he does drop low. And then you hit that out route on the sideline. My apologies. This is me being a bum, okay? Remember that. You can use a smart route, out route. However, in the match coverage, we can actually take this guy, put him out, boom, right here, catch and run. And then you can cook match coverage. Alternatively, you can run drags. But like I said, table routes are fine. If you want to wait for a drag, like say B, we need 2 streaks on both sides of the field, and we need a slant from X. So like this, okay? Like this, boom. Separation is key, and we didn't have the time. You see what I'm saying? You have B or X, but like I said, this is the game of Madden. It doesn't work the way you think it does. It's not like it used to be. Let me show you guys again. This setup right here is just brutal in itself. Wide open drags, you know what I mean? Easy money, son. You can block your running back, whatever you want to do. Just make sure that you have 2 streaks on each side, running it that way. Now, the wild halfback swing, like I said, it's going to cook any zone in the game. So you can, like I said, it's one of these plays you can come out with any time. So, right? So we just run cover 3. We'll run random cover 3, run a clear out. Like I said, run a clear out, a drag, boom. It doesn't even have to be a drag. You can be your damn running back going on an in route. Okay, so we can just leave this the way it is, right? Same thing, but you just don't have the protection now. Corner route over here on that outside third, being on the short side of the field. So the weak side, short side, that's where you want to run it. And it's going to work against what? That's cover 3, specifically against cover 2, because it's kind of a flood concept. So it's going to work even more for you guys there. So cover 2, run a clear out. And if it's cover 2, you don't need to motion him out. You can just keep him there, right? And you just come behind him over here. I mean, this is easy. You know what I mean? Easy. Assuming that you know it's cover 2, you don't have to move, okay? You just don't have to do it. You can run PA shot seams in a cover 2, but I would be careful, all right? So remember, this play right here in conjunction with inside zone 0-1 trap. So if you want, you can try to run the 0-1 trap and get your yards that way, inside zone, depending on how you want to run it. A lot of people like to run spinners, so you want to run 0-1 trap as religiously as possible, because this play against like dollar defenses and dime defenses, it cooks. And everybody knows that runs 0-1 trap. They know they run that specifically for the meta defenses, and I have to agree. Okay, so this play right here in conjunction with the wild halfback swing is gonna do you wonders, man. Right? It's a really good passing scheme. It's one that you leverage for the pass. There's blocking techniques that you can use with your tight ends and stuff like that to get away from like heavy blitzes and stuff like that. So you can max protect out of this if you know what you're doing. Okay, drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.